Hello, welcome to JasonChats vlog. The idea behind these vlogs, because this is kind of like the first one, although it's not really the first one because I've made hundreds of these things over the years, but it's going to be in fact, I might even upload other vlogs from the past. Yeah, I may well do that. But anyway, feeling shitty. Been feeling really shitty. Probably for a few weeks actually, but it's just, today's one of the worst days because I've literally, I got out of bed, and I've not done any of the things that I normally do. Didn't clean my teeth, didn't do that stuff, and then, you know, didn't make an audio session, a recording or anything for my website, for the podcast, and then I had my breakfast and went back to sleep. And it's 20 to 5 in the afternoon. I eventually got out of bed, got Andre and let him out, and then went back to bed. Admittedly, I had a fairly late night. I was in bed about just after 4, half 4. But even so, I'd been in bed all day yesterday, and all day the day before, and the day before that, pretty much. Just tired all the time. And just run a bath. I'm going to jump in the bath in a minute. And this is the first time I'm feeling a little bit better. Which is strange. Just realised is that a bit better? A straighter picture? Who cares? So yeah, I kind of want to do a vlog but have no one see it. If that makes sense. This is the bipolar, mental illness, weirdo Jason vlog, and just need to talk to get crap off my chest. It's like de-Fleming, you know, like you know when you got like, you need to just get that crap off you, and you coughing it up, and then you feel a bit better. Yes. The de-Fleming vlog. So yeah, yesterday I posted, I don't know, maybe I was bored, who knows, but I posted a post on Facebook just saying, and I don't post many posts, post. It's usually just sharing my videos, my audios, my podcast, and occasionally a picture of Andre. That's about it. I share quite a few posts every day, to be fair, so I don't post many of my own posts, you know, personal, well, not personal, but whatever this was. But I posted, hope that everyone is having a great weekend, posting comments on Trump book, and just posted that. The reason I posted that is because it was just like an ironic thing, or a mildly humorous attempt, because whenever I go onto Facebook, it's just this absurdly vicious, angry, vile just energy coming from it, from different sides, that people that are not fans of the American president and those that are fans of the American president. And he's not my president. I live in a different country. We've got our own politicians to hate. We don't need to get involved in America's politics. I'm as interested in America's politicians as I am in India's politicians, or Pakistan's politicians, or Canadians, or French's, or Germany's politicians. I don't care. I've got my own ones. There's enough here to deal with, enough to deal with here, with Brexit and all that crap. So, anyway, I upset someone. Rudolph, his name was. And he said something about, I can't remember, basically saying that if I'm a Trump supporter, I must be a fascist, and he hopes that, and he's going to unsubscribe to me, and he hopes that everyone else stops following a fascist like me. I'm paraphrasing, but it's kind of that vein. A fascist? I've never been called a fascist in my life. I've always wanted a label. I've got a label at last. I'm a fascist. So yeah, I did comment back to him, and he posted like three times, I think, and it's like, what? And in one of the posts is like, did I see right, though? I heard right that you've posted a link to a page supporting Trump. No, I don't know any websites supporting Trump. I've not looked. So it was basically, it was this, he saw the word Trump and he reacted. He could not see any more, and his logical brain just turned into monkey spunk, He couldn't function. He clearly couldn't think clearly. President Trump, and his head exploded, and fascist, everybody's a fascist, and like really kind of just lost it, and sort of and aimed that slightly unhappiness at me. You can have that now. Here's the anger. You have it. I don't want it. But it did affect me. It did. It's because previously he had sent some nice messages to me saying how what I do helps. And it's like, ooh. Because I don't get huge amounts of messages from people telling me what I do helps, but I do get a few. On my website, jasonnewland.com, you can leave a message or whatever, but I get some messages for the hypnosis and the sleep stuff I do, but that was like, ooh, vicious. It's like, oh, it's at a level where, I'd expect that if I'd just dunked my cock in his orange juice and, and then like walked away in a restaurant, and I was the waiter and I got my cock out and put it into his orange juice and then walked away, giggling. I'd expect a angry response, but even then I probably wouldn't get called a fascist. I'd probably get called worse, but what's worse than that? That's the being called a fascist is kind of the equivalent to being called like a paedophile in legal terms, being called that, and it's like one of the worst things you can be called, isn't it? But a fascist, it's just it's not illegal to be a fascist. It's just a political stance, isn't it? But it's just like, wow. Oh. And I'm not really political. I'm interested in politics, more so in my country, because that's where I live and that's what affects me. But, you know, I keep an eye out for Trump, and we get sound bites, we get little bits here and there about Trump. And it's usually funny bits. It's like a little comedy act. We get the best bits. And it's funny. And there was a thing on, he was talking about global warming. Of course, it's a very serious subject for those that like to get angry about it. And he was saying about, he was mocking it, and because I say don't know, like he does like to mock things, but he was saying something about, darling, is it windy enough for us to watch television tonight? You know, talking about like living off the wind and the weather and stuff. Wind power, solar power. And it was funny. It's not correct for a president probably to be doing that, but if a comedian did that, it would be funny. You know, if a comedian was on stage, people would laugh regardless of their political persuasions. But there you go. And I imagine, well, who cares? But it bugged me. I cancelled, or not cancelled, I shut down my Facebook and my Twitter. But I didn't shut down anything else. That was the only thing I shut down. I've opened it up again. And last night I did make a Let Me Bore You to Sleep session, so that was alright. But today, and I've lost, it's not just that, but just over the last few weeks, I've lost interest in television, watching movies, anything. I just seem to have lost any kind of like energy, not just physical energy, but internal interest. That energy, the interest to do things. I'm seeing a psychiatrist this week, and hopefully I'll tell him, I'll just say, look, this is where I am. Because there's two, not two levels, but there's two types of depression that I have. I have this type of depression, which seems to gradually get worse over time and can last for quite a long period of time. But it never, it does, it has got, you know, really, really, really low. But it generally doesn't, because I'm on medication. I'm on, to stop it from getting, it shouldn't get low with the medication. I shouldn't be depressed with the medication I'm on. Technically, I'm on antidepressants. Why am I depressed on antidepressants? So there's this that I'm going through now, but then there's the really low ones where it comes out of nowhere and I can't function to do anything. Like literally not like today where I couldn't really be bothered to get up and do stuff. I'm talking can't be struggling just to get out of the chair to walk into the bedroom to lay down. And sometimes it's so low that it's hell, really. It's hellish. It's absolutely horrible. But usually that lasts, sometimes it lasts for a short time. Sometimes it lasts for maybe an hour, 2 hours. Sometimes it lasts for the day. Rarely does it last that long. Usually it's over and done with after a few hours. Maybe I'll try and get to sleep and I'll wake up and I'm feeling better than I was. But that can come out of nowhere. That can come, I know the CBT practitioners, cognitive behavioral therapists, believe that it doesn't come out of nowhere. There's a trigger and you need to know what the trigger is, and it's about thinking, and it's all, it comes out of nowhere. Sometimes it is a trigger, I'll admit. Someone says something to me, or I see something on the bus or something, and it triggers me, I'll be honest. And I don't like the word trigger, but I react to it. That's a better description. Instead of using the word trigger all the time. You go onto a forum. You trigger me. Stop triggering me. I think we should leave trigger as the name of the character from Only Fools and Horses. Let's leave that. That's the only trigger we need. Let's all everything. Just let's talk. We reacted to something. Instead of this may trigger you, you may react to this, possibly. So that's it. This is how I feel today. I don't know if doing this vlog has made any difference at all to me. I really don't know. But I just, I don't expect to want to do handstands, and I don't really, I do, I say I don't, sometimes I do, but I like to be kind of low level. I'm not really a massively enthusiastic, let's go camping, let's go on holiday for a week, let's, you know, let's build an extension. You know, I don't have that kind of excitability within me outside of maybe, I don't know, sexually maybe at times, but breasts, you know, that's kind of, that's my limit really. But I don't have. Oh, Andre, hello mate, you want to come and say hello? Hey, it is Andre. Say hello to everyone. Hello. Hello. This is Andre Dooley Newland. He's my little boy. And he wants me to take him out for a walk, don't you? The other way his hands are on my fingers, that. He's so used to, oh, that's it. Lick, oh, I've never ever had him filming him licking his balls before. That's the first time ever. Seriously, I've filmed him many times. He's never done that on camera. He's clearly very comfortable being in front of the camera, aren't you? Eh? Little ball licker. I can't believe he licked his balls on camera. That's absolutely brilliant. That's funny. Eee. You want to get off? There you go. Right, I'm going to go. Go and have a bath. I need to change the paper on the floor. Stick that in the rubbish. Take him for a walk. Have a bath, then take him for a walk. I'm feeling better having talked. I'll be honest with you. I know it's been 20 minutes of pointlessness for those listening perhaps, but I do feel a bit better having talked. So there you go. What can you do? Well, this is it. This is the situation that I'm in at the moment, and it's bloody. Yeah, I do feel better. It's really weird. I'm trying to kind of get in touch with how I'm feeling, and I did try and start a blog, like writing, but just for me, you know, sort of like a diary. Can't be asked. My communication preference is talking, and I realised that you could say, well, why do a vlog then? It's easier to why not do a podcast? And you are right. You're right, actually, maybe do a podcast. But there's something, I've done a lot of vlogging, and just this seems to reach it's because I've got a lot of podcasts on the go. I do a lot of audio recordings, and it's quite nice to do something a bit different. Do something where there's no editing involved. It's just a podcast. It's just a vlog, a video, and I just upload it as is. Then I move on. And Andre's licking my shoe. I swear he'll look anything. He will. He'll lick absolutely anything. He's got no class. Unlike his daddy, no class. Also, constantly doing this, constantly farting. If you listen, Andre, what are you doing? There he is. He did a big farty. Did you do a big fart? Yes. You did a big fart? Oh, what's that? That's a weird noise. What did you make that weird noise for? What's that? Doesn't. Oh, did you sneeze? It's really weird. Upside down is the same with him. Makes no difference. It's like his brain doesn't really feel any difference if he's upside down or backwards or forwards. Okay, go on. Right, that's it for me anyway. See you later.